Hey guys, I'm Chris Godber. Today, let's talk about sax. More importantly, the new Saxworks D8 mouthpiece by CE wins. Now, instantly you may notice the Dukoff correlation with this mouthpiece all the way down to the faded D8 stamp on the shank. When I think Dukoff, I instantly think Sanborn. But really, there's so many great artists that play Dukoff mouthpieces, such as Candy Dulfer on alto, Kenny G and Paul Taylor on soprano, and they all sound different. But what they all have in common is that they rely on the Dukoff to give them their edge in contemporary jazz. Now, this piece won't make you or me sound like Sanborn because we're going to sound like us no matter what. But what this piece does do is support a full-bodied sound, very fat with good highs as you expect from a Dukoff, but also good mids and lows. Now, another way that I measure any mouthpiece or saxophone related piece of equipment is how comfortable it is to play. Can I go out and play a gig on it immediately? I felt very comfortable on this piece and found that it settled really well with my own music. So what's with all the fuss about Dukoff and what's it have to do with the new Saxworks D8? Well, as somebody that's played a lot of Dukoffs the past few years trying to find the one, I can attest that they have done a very good job with this mouthpiece. It looks and feels like a Dukoff in every way. It's lightweight, much like the Silverite that was used on the Dukoffs, but this is much more sturdy and it's consistent. The problem with Dukoffs is, of course, the good ones were the Miami Dukoffs from like the 80s and maybe early 90s, whenever they stopped with that. There's a lot of inconsistencies with those. One, they were made out of Silverite, which is a really soft metal, and by today's standards, that's a vintage mouthpiece. So to find a good one, usually the tips or rails or something is nicked up. The table's not flat anymore. So most of them, if they're good, they've had to have been refaced, or they're gonna need to be refaced to really be in optimal playing condition, unless it was mint, put away, and never used. So you're looking at a pretty hefty investment to get a good one, maybe in the $600 range if it's already had the work done. If not, you're gonna have to pay to have that work done. And then it may not even be a great mouthpiece, whereas these, out of the box, they're all gonna play consistently. They're gonna be the same and ready to go, and you're not gonna have to do all that. You'll save some money. They're about $399, which is definitely worthwhile for a good Dukoff, and this is a good Dukoff. So with the Saxworks D8, you can save some money and have a consistent piece that you don't have to take an insurance policy out on. Currently, it is only available in the D8 facing, which is why it's called the Saxworks D8. Perhaps in the future they will offer it in D7 or D6. I personally would probably play a D7 if I were to choose. However, now that I've played the D8, I got very comfortable with it within just a few minutes. I didn't even notice that it was a D8 anymore. It is not uncomfortable to play. Whether you need to peel the paint off the walls as a lead alto player or you just want to cut through the electric guitar section, this mouthpiece may be exactly what you need to put you out of your Dukoff shopping misery. Find out more and get your Saxworks D8 at cewins.com or at sax.works.